Hi, this is Bomb Magazine, and you're watching Bomb on the Scene on the Inside. We're just about to talk to painter Robert Greene. Come check it out.
Notre musique, le vaisseau. Le passager assiste-moi. La nuit est tombée dans le hyperespace.
It was around the time of your summer exhibition at Robert Miller Gallery at the group show in July, and I really did a double take between seeing your older work from the 80s and the work you're doing now. What sparked that shift for you?
I was very interested always in color and design, and in a way, when I was doing the landscapes, it was like composing a design in a way of figuring out a way to paint emotional stories and throw in this feeling of being in a landscape, like living in the world. And the actual act of painting and using color and texture made me, I got really excited to just want to zoom in and just deal with paint. I needed to figure out, surface. Like, how could I figure out my own surface and the system within that surface? So that's how I started painting, the system that I'm doing now, cutting and reapplying and repositioning, and trying to have that where it would be endless.
Can you tell a little bit about the system that you did find?
Well, I
guess the kind of procedure that you kind of found a format.
I started doing those, and so I started doing monochromes where I was cutting very, very thin, extremely thin strips, and at first I was cutting them with a scissors, and then I started cutting with an X-Acto knife, and then I just liked the look. It was like it just hit where I liked the look of, this endlessness and the way that they could become really large and they could be very intimate, and depending on the mood, it'd be like looking at grass. And it gave me that feeling, especially in LA, where you're seeing a lot of beautiful plants and sunlight and trunks of trees with patterns that just ring around, and they're irregular, but they have this overall feeling.
It seems now like there's more harmony to your work, or kind of a unity to the texture.
Well, I was really interested in always trying to make a oneness where it all fits together. With the landscapes, it seemed lots of times it was very compartmentalized, where I would paint figures and I would paint, sky and trees and separate things, and then hopefully, like a play, they all would come together. These paintings, in a way, there are things about it that are similar, where it's very much like figuring out a color combination, or my sense of color. I don't know, something about these paintings. I'm able to have a little bit more contact with environments, where I've been able to see these paintings often in environments and in homes and public places, whereas other than museum shows and collectors who bought the landscapes, I never often saw them. I did this large painting for Chanel store, and it was a big commission, and it looked so great to see something where it just is in sync with an interior.
The context of it.
The context, yeah, it's wonderful. It's like another level of happiness for me. The paintings give this endlessness where they're just, it's like I love the calmness of, the way sometimes monochromes or abstract paintings give you, where it's just like sky, and it's no longer, and you can create, with abstraction, your own human drama or your own human thoughts.
What do the materials of the paintings like? How does that inform the meaning, I guess, like with the aluminum and the vellum?
When I got the idea with the aluminum panels, large aluminum panels, I thought, wow, they'll look very flat against the wall, and they'll look very square, and your eye can tell how square it is. And then it will be and the edge is it has a really sleek look. And to me, it was kind of interesting how heavy the metal is, but visually, you don't really know that when you just look at the painting.
The titles of the paintings are, names of people.
Yeah.
How do you kind of go about maybe matching the name to the painting? Or
lots of times when I do the landscapes, I would always, rather than painting celebrities in my paintings, I was very concerned making all the figures friends or people I knew who weren't, I don't really have many celebrity friends. So it wasn't about that. And it was very personal. So, with these paintings, it was also how can I, wheel in a personal touch in my mind.
Et la menace de destruction de l'États-Unis. Tie me up, hold me down, kiss me twice, make me drown inside your saliva.